For me, the breweries and really businesses that I was falling in love with in the late 2000s or so, where I got inspired, really had a strong visual identity. So right out of the gate, before we even existed, I knew that that was going to be a focus for Solemn Oath. You know, we make this living thing in beer and we take all this pride in the process. We also want to make sure that we're giving a lot of priority to the vessel that we're putting in as well. And we're proud of the can and the art that's displayed upon it. Outside these walls, I mean, it's obviously something that we're very well known for. Jordan's illustrations and the brand identity have really woven themselves hand in hand with what we've built over the last 6 years.
The style of Solemn Oath sort of developed on accident. I just sent a drawing to show what I could do with plans to develop it. But they were just like, no, the drawing's perfect. This is gonna be the aesthetic. So that sort of black and white, bold illustration style came from my proof that I sent them. So it was kind of an interesting, happy mistake, I guess. When I graduated college, illustration seemed like a crazy thing to get a degree in, and good luck, because not a lot of people were using it. It just didn't seem very promising. Then all of a sudden, all this industry popped up, and then it kind of blossomed from there, where other people see, wow, this can be successful if you incorporate a creative person. It is nice to know that there's people excited about it just the same way that I am. To come full circle about how it feels to go through the printer and then have it in hand, it's great.
For many of us who are involved in Marz, art, design, and visual culture is just something that we're used to participating in. I've personally been involved in the art scene for a couple decades through our gallery, our festivals, our publications, and things like that. It was just natural to work with the people we've been working with our whole lives on creating the visual identity to communicate how special we think the liquid is as well. We asked Paul if he wanted to do this mural here in the brewery. This mural is one of many ways that we want to incorporate the work of our friends into our space. So besides seeing it on a can or a poster or Instagram, you actually can experience it in the real world, in a real space, and see it up close.
I've had a handful of really fierce supporters in this city over the last 20 years, and he's definitely one of them. The opportunity to do this sort of signifies great generosity on his behalf. So I feel like putting all this time in it, hopefully I can sort of reciprocate that as well. The wall's really spectacular. It's totally gnarly. It's got these little crags and divots, and then these other sort of weird smooth areas. It looks like it's just sort of been stuccoed over or something. It's a really unusual wall. I'm really trying to get the volume and the body of the paint to be somewhat authoritative. You know, I really want it to stand out as a painting. Just having this sort of traffic in a place like this and having your art as part of the surrounding, it's a great opportunity.
You know, this is the golden age for beer art right now. I think it's going to continue to raise in profile. I think it's going to continue to be a way that people express themselves. It's a cool way for people to show off something local, something that's unique to their communities. All these different breweries partnering with local artists is really a cool way to continue the expression of what craft beer is really about, which is a little bit of anarchy and a lot of fun.